So I'm sitting here with my black market auction house radio because I'm bored, and I'm waiting for the spectral feed to spawn for a critter shape, and I'm constantly still in the... I did 5 for the required quest, and then I did like 8 more yesterday. I literally was just cycling so many dungeons. Mainly because I couldn't actually record yesterday's vlog very much because they were doing a lot of construction up in the building, and the small graces that I had of quietness, I recorded that. There's a lot of cuts. So, because they would still kinda in the middle and get so loud that I forgot what I was talking about, so I just restart. But yeah, I'm gonna head off to the gym and cardio and stuff. Maybe talk with Gabriel about some stuff. I don't know. The speculations that the news is doing around here about what the... I mean, there's not much speculation to be done. It's a government thing. There has to be like, well, here's the script. This is what we're thinking of doing, and you know, people are reporting on that. So it's... I say it's speculation because it hasn't been said in the press conference yet. Right?
Yeah, pretty much.
But if anything, tonight will not be affected by anything we want to do. In fact, the press conference, if it happens at its normal time, will be just happening like that last time. When we were at Porterhouse, or a couple times before that, we were literally just watching the press conference at the time during dinner. But yeah, just gonna do like, well, I already did 1 dungeon. I'm gonna wait here, see if the spectral feed shows up, probably for 2 dungeons. I don't know, and 4. But I got a lot of time before Aaron's done with work, and even if I leave at 2, get to the gym by 2:30, cardio for 40-45 minutes, and then sit in the sauna, and I'm done for an hour, I would still be home. Thankfully, for those of you who have no idea what I'm talking about, I'm going to even say anything more. Thankfully, my decursive isn't flopping an error every time I mouse over it now.
Hooray!
But I have locked toolbars on, so I can't pull remove curse off my bar. Because I was in a dungeon or doing something and the tank was constantly getting cursed and we didn't have anybody to decurse, and I wanted to quickly decurse, but I couldn't mouse over it without throwing a Lua error, and so yeah, so that was fun. So I wound up finding remove curse on my bar, so that I could just hit F, click the button, and then hit F to go back to my target so I could decurse the tank, because the healer wasn't good enough to be able to handle a time-walking unstable affliction. Or is that a whatever it was. I'll see you guys in like an hour or so. It's 12:30 now. Like I said, I could do 3 more dungeons, make it for a nice 4, and if I don't get my fucking drop... 4 dungeons later, still no soul. It's a little later than I was expecting because one of my dungeons was run by a tank who didn't know what he was doing. Obviously, I don't think anybody in that dungeon knew necessarily what they were doing, as everybody got the dungeon and the heroic dungeon achievement while running it, and our healer dinged 60. So, anyways, so yeah, our tank didn't know what he was doing. He was from Brazil and trying to speak to everyone in Portuguese. I think that's where all the construction's coming from. Keeping us awake. There's no reason to have that much crap out in front in the hallway.
Hi.
Down.
Yeah.
Oh, here at the gym. I'm just, because sitting on my chair for the last, well, I'll tell you what, most of yesterday, and then football practice and doing stuff, you know, at least playing along with the offensive line, having to get like super low and explode. If you guys know offensive line stuff. But yeah, seeing that, it's hard. It's hard to have jokes about a fault of mine. I'm self-conscious about it. And the more I am self-conscious about it, the more it gets thrown at me. Sitting in a chair for a long time also doesn't help. On the back. I wasn't doing any cramping, just it's always nice to roll things out, you know, and part of the belly yesterday was probably the fact that I had an entire pizza in me and that I was bloated. I don't know. I got some fancy leggings on. I've had these for a while. I just try not to wear them too terribly. I don't know. Gabriel's not here. But it's 3 o'clock. He may be coming in for a later shift or something, or it's just out right now. I don't think there's many people here are going to be left to a guy that I haven't seen much before. To be fair, I wasn't here for a good while, and I'm not here every day, so just this stuff. Rotation stuff to make sure that's getting stronger and stuff, and then I'll go jump on the treadmill. I'm not going to record much here, I want to get the news from the press conference on and nachos and stuff. Okay, so the last time I was here, I was going to go for 40 minutes. I didn't cover it, otherwise I actually cut it short because my right hamstring was starting to feel a little weird. It's starting to feel weird now, but I'm gonna push it a little bit. If it gets super painful, I'll stop. But I'm at 21 minutes. It asked for my weight, but I didn't put it in, so like 1.5 that. In about 45 minutes, I can do about 500 calories, and this is not going to reach that. But I'm testing this. It's tight enough to be able to hold on to my heart rate the entire time, and it knows my weight. So, bonus. All right, it is only 6 o'clock, and it is definitively dark. Isn't it sprinkled a little bit too? Jesus Christ. Anyways, when you ask for extra cheese and they just decide to put the whole city of Howrah on it. Aaron's got a chicken burger because I complained at him enough that he doesn't seem to eat enough chicken. And it's like, he'll eat it if it says chicken, he won't eat it if it says kip. But I will say this much thing, the people behind you were really funny when they were ordering kip nuggets. Nuggets. Just like, which caused me to talk about that sound that they have, because I was like, it's nuggets. I understand that they're doing everything they can and they can't, nuggets. It's nuggets. Which makes me kind of wonder if that's where we got the word nougat. I don't know. The interplay back and forth is very weird, but yeah, I'm gonna eat my nachos. We're still an hour away from the press conference, but people are the conspiracy things that are like, oh, it's probably going to be about a 3-week lockdown, but it's just like, let's gonna stop events and like restaurants will close by 7. I don't think the sporting's gonna happen anything. Schools aren't closing. They're just
4 days a week.
Something like that. But like, they're not going to be enforcing people to stay home from work unless they absolutely have to. But anyways, we'll see more. Alright, Misa sauced. It is, my phone is so low on battery.
1900.
It is exactly 7 o'clock. I'm not sure if they're going to switch over to the thing right now. We've been here for obviously an hour now. It's probably time to head home. But Red Wine just came on the thing. They wound up switching it over from disc. Philip called it disco. I called it gay anthems. He says, well, it's still good music. And I'm like, I'm not. But anyways, so I made the joke that Aaron drinks red wine coolers. Even though it's blackberry. Right?
And delicious.
Oh, it's delicious, I know, but yeah. I just don't know why blackberry is red. To my eyes, it's red. I cannot tell you how many pictures I take of things like in the store and go, oh, that's what it's actually supposed to look like because my screen is color corrected.
Yeah.
Okay, so y'all remember that thing I mailed off, but with mail and processing mail and new restrictions and stuff, I don't necessarily want to chance it, so Aaron is setting up an appointment to get my biometrics done. Aaron's has been clear, they're just waiting to get stuff done, and I'd rather get my biometrics on file ASAP. So, yeah.
Is it oh, it's right here.
Okay. But, yeah, Dutch, it's been like, it's 35 minutes, you see that time? So if the press conference was at 7 o'clock, all the necessary information should be out. Dutchnews.nl brings the daily news from the Netherlands in English. Still says faces. Nothing's been updated on their site. Tweet. Video games trending, World of Warcraft, Disney Plus Day, Burst Conferency. Oh, there we are. We'll check that one. Everybody is actually making Hugo de Jonge jokes. Alright, we are going to go actually search. Because Dutchnews.nl does a lot of live tweeting. Dutch lockdown. That's cool. I'm not going to do that one.
Thank you for sending us your information. For the final step, please call us.
Sure. 25 seconds ago, you say that healthcare is full. We have 18 million people and 350 IC beds. Shouldn't we make more? I mean, going down, we got, isn't 2G essentially forcing people to get vaccinated? Yes. So now they're going through this Twitter thread is going through. I'm waiting for their thing. I'll put a link below tomorrow. Sports can continue without an audience. This means NL versus Norway next week will be without spectators. Okay, that means we're still doing practice. They haven't instituted Anderhalve, and yeah, theaters and cinemas can remain open with a max seating of 1,250. Like in the entire theater?
Or the entire country.
Like, the funny thing is, as you guys can see, it's the video there, COVID. Anyways. Shops in Heureka must close between 8 and 6. Oh, between, okay, so 1800 and 6. Okay, so spitting this one out here. Shops in Heureka, which is the hospitality industry, so restaurants, must close between 8 p.m. and 6 p.m. 6 p.m. and 6 a.m. Sorry, I said made it say, so it's 8 p.m. to 6 a.m. I'm a little drunk here. 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. for non-essential shops. Restaurants can deliver after 8 p.m. So that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Anywhere a QR code, I've been hearing it a lot, so QR QR code is required. You must have a seat exception for museums and carnivals. Look, this is how bars should be anyways. All right, here's the stuff that comes into effect immediately. Max 4 guests in your house, work from home, keep your distance at work. Yeah, I can't figure out all this stuff because it's all in separate tweets. Yeah, anyways, I will chat with you guys tomorrow. We will talk about all the various things. Again, there's a link below to the measures. I know someone's going to type it up somewhere. I'm coming out on the balcony. We're thinking about putting Christmas lights up, but I'm not sure. The issue I have personally is stringing it through here. Like, we have a power strip right here, so it wouldn't be too terribly far to get it out and thread it up and around at least the edge of the balcony and be festive.
An outdoor outlet out there?
No, we don't. This would not be a question if I had ever seen one, and we don't. I mean, if anything, what we could do is just thread it through the other room if there is a loss of heat, and just remember to keep, you know, because like if that room gets cold, oh well. But yeah, the sport fields are up and running. I think next week is definitely when I'm going to run to the track and try to find some, try to get some sprinting going on. We may run by, I'm drunk and talking. It's not that cold out. It feels like it should be colder, but I know it's not. And we got people over there playing padel, and we got people out there doing soccer stuff. Honestly, I really wish my team could utilize this field. Like, people would be like, oh my god, I have to drive all the way to Amsterdam. And I'm like, bitches, I gotta go all the way to fucking Hilversum. You guys can come here for a fully lit turf field. Oh, we don't like turf fields. We get turf burn. Welcome to the United States.